Hello and welcome, my beautiful Scorpios. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 27th to April the 2nd, year of 23. Let's see what we have here. Crossing over your reading here, the center position and the card on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So you could be holding on to something, but you could also be doing and making some wise business decisions, especially when it comes to money and your investment. You could also be budgeting. You might feel as though money is tight right now. Maybe you've got to pay a bill or an outstanding debt, or maybe you've got to pay income tax, or there could be anything coming in as an example, a theoretical example, of course. It'll be different for everybody. But you could also be holding on to energy, holding on to people and possessions and issues within yourself that are deep-seated and rooted. You could be holding on to past issues. You could be, just hanging on to things like that and trying to control situations. But I do think that you're going to find that if you let go of things that you're holding on to that you can't change, okay, that you're going to be able to move forward. Now, for those of you where it is money, I think you will find some financial stability and security here because you're watching your money. You're saving for that rainy day. You might even be putting money aside here in some sort of a fund where you're going to have money to fall back on later on. And maybe later on is retirement for some of you. But I do think that you are considering money. You're being careful with your money right now. You're budgeting with money right now. But this is also the card that says the extremes and in which we save money or we spend money. So be careful that you're not out emotionally spending money on large ticket items that maybe you haven't accounted for how you're going to pay back later. Okay. Now, coming in with your first card here, you've been given the Page of Swords, and this is information coming in that's going to make you stand up and pay attention. This could cause you to have to slow down and stop your plans right now temporarily while you deal with this. Often this can deal with something like a legal issue that you hear about something that you need to act on. So don't be afraid to step up and face it head on here. Try not to procrastinate against this energy coming in. You could be protective of something right now, and you could be guarded right now. This is a card of fairness and making those decisions based on that energy. I think you're going to be calculating something, and you're going to be communicating with the right powers that be. And I do think that you're going to be dealing with something here that comes in, and it could be a legal issue that you're going to have to act on and think about, assess, analyze, process before you move forward. This is often about information that gets us excited, though. Now, coming in with that, you've got the beautiful card, the Bag, and something important such as a new job or a raise is coming in for some of you. So maybe you've heard about this. Maybe it was a legal document here or correspondence that you had to sign to accept a position, a new position or a new job contract or joining a team. But definitely this is good news when we get the Bag card that, something like a new job or a raise is coming in for you. And you will have to, maybe you applied for something or something came in that surprises you, Scorpio, that you hadn't thought about for a long time. And all of a sudden, wow, it surfaces and now you've got to act on it. Be careful. Keep your mind open and make sure that you read between the lines before you sign anything, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely you're being patient. You're waiting for something. You're working on your skills here. You're perfecting something here, but it could refer to a new job. Okay, you're building something. Some of you, this could have to do with being self-employed, building your business, working it up. You may have some sort of a trade that you're trying to get out there and show people your skills and what you're made of, letting the powers be and the universe know who you are. You have great craftsmanship. You have that ability to be committed and dedicated, and you're a hard worker, Scorpio. And as long as you follow that path and concentrate on it, success is going to follow. So this is about making ambitious accomplishments right now. Step up into your confidence and don't be afraid to do this. Being patient here, but working towards your goals is what's going to get you this beautiful new prosperity. Now with that, you've got the pin. And again, it talks about new job or career. So what are you up to, my Scorpios? Maybe you're opening your own business. Maybe you're going to in business with someone else. Maybe you're taking a whole new different profession of some sort, and you're flipping your career into a new one. But regardless of that, some of you are definitely going to see a new job or a raise here, getting recognition for the hard work that you've been doing. Maybe you've been studying. Maybe you've been taking a course to get a degree or a credit in something that can go on your resume, where you're out there and being able to showcase yourself and getting that reward and getting recognized. Wow. And here you are. Yes, the King of Wands. You're going big or you're going home. You've made a calculated decision to be a leader. You're in charge now, my beautiful Scorpios, and you're decisive and you're independent and you're going after what you want with optimism and impulsiveness. And, you know, there might even be some unexpected income coming in. But this is about being inspired and going after what you want. This particular king is the most focused king of all of them in the zodiac. And he just stands there and he goes big or he goes home. And you're going to do this. And this is why I see prosperity coming in. They tell me the word change. Okay, adjustments are required. This is the third quarter moon here that's coming in for you right now. There's going to be some adjustments that are required here as you move into this new phase, as you take on some new position here. And, you know, how does this third moon, quarter moon affect you? Okay, it's the last quarter of the lunar cycle, and it's presenting as a half circle. The moon is illuminated. This is the time for realization of your dreams. It signifies your intentions is in an inward reflection of what you want to attain to your full potential. Go after it. You know, it's symbolic of letting go and transitioning here. It's almost time for another new moon phase. So it's time for another level up to take place in your life. And the only way to do this is to release the old and go after this new stage, this new phase in your life. So don't be afraid to jump in there and do what it is you're doing here, the planning you're making with your job and perhaps your career. Now, coming in next, I love how Spirit gives me the perfect cards for the reading. Now, coming in next, you've got the Hierophant. That's unity. That's getting together with the right people. That's tapping into higher self. That's, you know, picking something traditional, but some of you might even, you know, you'll have those traditional values, but maybe you want, you know, you're going to be more conventional and you're conforming to something here and you're committed to something here. But sometimes this refers to shaking the status quo and not being so traditional, stepping out there and being unique and exciting and creative. So you could be doing that as well. But it's also about, you know, sharing knowledge and your beliefs and getting involved in social groups. And this could have to do with education. Like I said, going back to school. This is about knowledge and acquiring all that knowledge. But you could also be joining spiritualist groups. Maybe you do what I do and you might be joining some natural and energy healing groups, or you're going to be teaching that. Now, coming in next, you've got the card Imagine. And this is all about turning what you dream into reality here, visualizing what you want and having that power to actually go after it and see it achieved. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? And you were gifted with that power to imagine, my beautiful Scorpio. So dream it and believe it and make it happen. That's what this is all about. Okay, coming in with your last card, you've got Temperance. This is balance. This is doing things in moderation. This isn't jumping into the quicksand and trying to figure out how you're going to swim your way out of. It's about balance, peace, and being patient. We talked about the Eight of Pentacles. That again involves patience, okay? Doing things carefully and articulately and accurately. I do think you're going to be in a situation here where you're in the process of transformation and going through transition. So this is a time for you to just take yourself to that space and time and silence and think about what you're processing here, planning it, going after what you want, and perhaps getting together with the powers that be and those around you to share this with, doing it. You know, I think some of you are doing something here where you could be building a team of people, a group of other people around you, people who support you as well as what they're telling me. Beautiful. With this comes happiness. What more can I say? There isn't even any writing on this card because it's self-explanatory. This whole reading is so exciting. Oh, I hope mine's this good. I'm a Pisces. I always am a dreamer. I'm always believing everything is good and going to work out. But it doesn't always, because I live in that imaginary world as a Pisces. You, Scorpio, yes, you have water in your sign, but you go after what you want. You're forthright. And you have learned to draw the line in the sand and go after that. And you'll walk away from those situations to create this happiness that has held you back. Wow. This is an incredible reading. I can't believe it. I hope that you have a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to, Scorpio. I can't wait to title this. And always know I stand in the circle of love and light for you.